Hello one and all, happy new year to you all. It is officially 2018, the fireworks are currently going off in London and it's spectacular as always. I'm having a few drinks and I've finally opened my Christmas beers that I got for Christmas. It is time for my end of the year Q&A. This is the answers video that you have hopefully been waiting for. So before we get into that, I would just like to say a few words, if I may, mainly about this past year in 2017, and just want to thank, you know who you are, I don't have to name any names, everybody that either sent me a private message, phoned me up, actually rung me, commented on Facebook posts, what have you. Anything to do with my mum passing away back in February of last year. So yeah, it has been an incredibly difficult year. I have mentioned it many times. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that did that. That was the support I've had this year has just been unbelievable. For not just myself, but for my dad, for my close family as well. It has been unbelievable, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I dearly thank all of you for your great support. It has been unbelievable. So thank you again. So I will shut up with that now. That has been said. I will go on with the Q&A. That is what you're here for. That is if you're still here. Don't blame me if you wasn't. First question is obviously going to be Dave, because Dave is Dave, he's always there straight away. Are you making any New Year's resolutions? Well, I did a vlog video, I did a recent vlog video saying, and I mentioned in that vlog video pretty much that I don't really celebrate New Year compared to maybe other people do. I'm very low key when it comes to it. I don't really see the point of New Year resolutions to a point, because I personally don't see them through. I'm one of these people. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I never see them through. So I feel in myself, I'm just gonna see this new year. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it, baby. Just gonna wing it and just see how it goes. But I will just alter his question just a little bit and just say what I'm looking forward to this new year is going to Benidorm, going abroad, and going on a plane for the very first time is going to be a great memorable experience for me, and possible download festival for the second time this past new year as well, or this next new year should I say. So there are two things I'm looking forward to that are possible on the horizon. So next question is from Brian Johnson. Any regrets on missed purchases in 2017? Well, I've picked up a good majority of stuff. I've managed to pick up some Zeta Toys figures, which I'm going to blame Dave again, because it's because of Dave talking about them on the modcast, the TFY2C modcast, which kind of made me buy them. So I blame you, Dave. I blame you. But they are awesome, though. They are awesome. Mainly, I think it's what I haven't bought yet, what I've missed in the Titan Returns line, because there's still a lot of figures that I've yet to buy from Titan Returns line. Such as like, I managed to get Trigger Happy, which was a big one for me. Big one. I've got Astro Train and Blitzwing. Very happy to get those. But there's other ones that I can't remember the names at this moment in time, but there is other ones that look amazing. Oh, Misfire is one of them as well. We don't have him in Hull. I've not seen him anywhere. And there's a few of them. There's a few waves that are released. The entirety of the Titan Returns line is out, but we only have a small portion in Hull. So I would say that is a regret. There is quite a few figures of the Titan Returns that sadly have not been gotten around to buying just as yet. So moving on, Chris Gaunt. he asked me a three-part question. So the first part is, what are your thoughts on the Power of the Primes so far? Well, I've not bought any yet. I don't have any Power of the Primes toys. I was considering getting some, but hearing some people's thoughts on the figures that have already purchased them and started to review, I'm not too sure whether to bother. I'm liking the Dinobots, but I'm not really liking how small they are. I think they should have been bigger. So that's putting me off a bit. Even that's a bit of a niggly thing, but it's still... Even though they are essentially the same size of the G1 toys, but still, I would have liked them to be a bit more upscaled. So my thoughts are, I'm a bit hit and miss at the moment with the Power of the Primes line. I'm liking the look of the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime and the Rodimus Prime. I'm liking the looks of those two, but I've been hearing mixed things about them as well. So I'm going to just say for that part, I'm mixed. I'm a bit 50-50. I may, if I see some in my area and I pick it up and I like how it looks, I may purchase the odd one or two from that line. Number 2 of his question, or 3-part question, are there any bots in 2018 you are particularly excited about? The only one I am really looking forward to is one that I've managed to... Well, I've paid my deposit for it, and it's due out late this year, 2018, and that is Masterpiece Dinobot. I'm really looking forward to that because Beast Wars nut. Number 3. What Transformers character would you like to see get Masterpiece treatment? Can be from any line and continuity. Ooh, good question. Well, I would like to see a Masterpiece Megatron from Beast Wars, a Beast Wars Megatron, which is rumoured to be possible, so I'm hoping that is one. I'd like to see a Masterpiece Lockdown, an official one. Obviously there's only I don't actually know how many continuities Lockdown's actually been introduced in. All I know is that obviously he was in animated on the live action movies, and I know Unique Toys did a third party Masterpiece figure very recently. But I don't know, I mean, I won't mind to see a Masterpiece treatment of whatever version of Lockdown. That'd be interesting. Well, I would like to see a Masterpiece Rat Trap, Rhinox, Pterosaur, Waspinator, Scorponok. So there's quite a few from Beast Wars I'd love to see Masterpiece. So Stephen Hawker, what is the one anime series or character that is your all-time favourite? Ooh, well, bloody hell, those fireworks are certainly going off this year. Well, to talk about an anime itself, I really love High School of the Dead. That is one of my favourites because it's so close and it's quite a good homage to George A. Romero's movies. There's a lot of references to it, and to them, should I say. To pick any more, I really do love Ghost in the Shell. I love the original movie, the animated movie. I love Akira. I love Dragon Ball Z as a series. There's loads of versions. I can't really pick a favourite, but there's so many that I really do love. And a character, I would say, for me, I love Saiko Busujima. I think that's how you pronounce her name, from High School of the Dead. She is awesome. She is kick-ass. Also, I love the Major from Ghost in the Shell. I also love Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I love Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Next one, Richard Delafield of the YouTubes as well. Which Transformer deserves their own movie? Ooh. That is a good bloody question. Well, obviously we're getting a Bumblebee movie, which nobody really asked for, but we're getting it. But at the same time, I'm actually kind of intrigued by it, as I have made 2 videos talking about it so far. I love Soundwave. Soundwave is one of my favourite characters. I would like to see maybe a spin-off movie talking maybe about how, maybe a spin-off movie about Megatron, actually. How, seeing how Megatron, it's interesting because obviously you've got the G1 storyline of who Megatron was, and then you've got the comics as well, the IDW timeline of where his roots lie. So he started off as a bounty, not as a bounty, as a gladiator. I'd love to see possibly an origin spin-off of a live-action Megatron movie, because I love Megatron. Soundwave will be a second. Yeah, after the 2 I can really think of was I love Soundwave. Soundwave's one of my favourite characters of the trans. Jared, Wolfgang 1. How do you plan to make 2018 work for you? So this is a similar question to Dave's in a way. So yeah, how do I plan to make 2018? Well, I'm hoping to make 2018 a bit more of a positive year. A bit more positive without really looking on the downside of things. I'm looking hopefully to enjoy myself a bit more with, obviously like I said, going on holiday for the first time, going abroad, going on a plane for the first time. So that I'm really looking forward to. So I'm hoping from 2018 is going to hopefully be an uplifting point where I'm going to be travelling maybe a bit more, just enjoying life a little bit more and not kind of being stuck at home, and hopefully try and get on top of the money problems as well, so I can kind of, if I can put money away and maybe do more with my time instead of just wasting the days and I can't afford to do this and that and the other. So there may be the things that I really hope from 2018. Casey, what was your favourite movie of 2017? Ooh, I can't just... Now, I'm going to have to cheat for this one because I can't actually remember everything that came out this year. Plus yourselves. Should be a moment. Loved the War of the Planet of the Apes. I loved that film. I loved Stephen King's It. That was amazing for me. You know what? I'm actually going to have to do a split thing because, quite frankly, I loved the both of them very much. I never actually got to see Blade Runner 2049, which was a regret, really. But I'm going to have to put Stephen King's It and War of the Planet of the Apes as 2 of the best films I've seen this year. I've got a last minute question. Literally just within the last couple of minutes, and it is from Stu McCall, and he asks me, what is your favourite ever con? I don't know whether that means a Decepticon or a convention, so I'm going to answer it both ways because I have no idea how it's going to be taken. When it comes to Decepticons, I'm a big fan of Soundwave. I love Soundwave. I love Starscream. I like Megatron. But to pick one, it has to be Soundwave. He is my ultimate favourite. I don't know why, he just is. When it comes to conventions, if that's what you're meaning as an alternative, TF Nation is the best one I've ever been to. I've been to MCM Comic Con twice. I've been to Digicon once, but I'm going twice again, hopefully next year in February. So I've been to a few, but TF Nation really, Auto Assembly in the past, TF Nation now, it really is awesome. The last question, from Craig McCutcheon. How are you liking them Gundam? Gundam, as Gundam kits and so on. Well, how are you liking them Gundam? I love Gundam. I love I love Gundam. I need to get back on track with the anime side of it. I'm really behind. I've only seen a good majority of Gundam Wing. I need to start watching Unicorn. I need to start watching a lot of the stuff that's come out within the recent years. So I love Gundam as with the series. I would love to start reading the mangas for them, because there's been recent manga series for one as well coming out. And when it comes to the model kits, I do love them, but I have built some. I do have some. I have some fully built, but I've got some that are partially built, and I just haven't really got the time. I just not really had the time to really sit down and concentrate and really finish them properly. But I hope so. In the future, I will eventually, hopefully, finish off them kits. If not, end of the year 2017 Q&A. So thank you everyone for participating. Everyone that sent me a question. So from here on out, here is to a great 2018 for all of you watching. Thank you for, again, your continued support. Thank you for support for the past year just gone. And thank you again. So until next time, see you all soon. I'll be back very soon with more videos. Peace. See you soon.